Welcome to Thinkasium Lab, and welcome back to the GOAT series on human values, where we explore the greatest ideas of all time through a human everyday lens. This is episode 10, and today we look at a philosopher who helps us understand not just why we value things, but which values truly help us grow, Max Scheler. In our last episode, we talked about Franz Brentano, who introduced a simple but powerful idea. Our inner life is always about something. Our emotions and thoughts are constantly pointing toward what feels meaningful. Brentano helped explain why we recognize value at all. But he left one important question open. If everything we notice seems valuable in some way, how do we know which values matter more? This is where Max Scheler steps in. Max Scheler lived from 1874 to 1928. He was born in Munich to a Jewish father and a Lutheran mother, a background that exposed him to diverse ways of thinking from an early age. He earned his doctorate in philosophy at just 23 years old and went on to become one of the most influential voices in early 20th century thought about emotions, values, and the human person. Scheler and Brentano never worked together directly, but Scheler encountered Brentano's ideas through the growing movement of phenomenologists, philosophers who try to understand human experience by paying close attention to how things actually feel to us before adding theories or assumptions. Through that world, Scheler picked up Brentano's question and pushed it further than anyone had before. Brentano taught that our feelings show us what matters. Scheler asked a deeper question: are all values equally important? Scheler's answer: no, not at all. So he created something remarkable, a hierarchy of values, a ladder that shows the different levels of what we care about. Here's Scheler's ladder from lowest to highest. Sensory values: pleasure, comfort, physical enjoyment. These feel good, but they fade quickly. Vital values: health, strength, energy, well-being. These enrich life more deeply than simple comfort. Spiritual values: truth, beauty, fairness, compassion, moral goodness. These speak to our mind and character, not just our senses. Holy or sacred values: values tied to meaning, reverence, dignity, and the sense of something larger than ourselves. Scheler believed that higher values bring deeper fulfillment. When you choose fairness over convenience, or truth over comfort, you're reaching toward something that strengthens your character and deepens your life. Brentano showed how we notice value. Scheler showed that values are not all equal. Some lift us higher. What makes Scheler so powerful is how relevant he feels today. We live in a world of constant distraction. Most of our choices are shaped by comfort, speed, and convenience, the lowest rung on the ladder. But we also hunger for meaning, purpose, and connection. Scheler reminds us that these come from higher values: truth, kindness, beauty, justice, not from noise, consumption, or quick pleasure. He teaches us to pause and ask, which value is guiding me right now? A lower one or a higher one? Scheler's insights are practical. Before making a decision, ask, which value is leading me? Notice when lower values take over, especially under stress. Choose honesty, compassion, fairness, especially when it's difficult. Help children see the difference between what feels good now and what helps them grow. Let higher values guide long-term goals, not short-term rewards. Choosing what matters is a skill, and we can practice it. Together, Brentano and Scheler give us a simple, beautiful path. Brentano: our feelings help us notice value. Scheler: some values are deeper and far more important. The heart isn't random. It knows what is worth loving. Max Scheler leaves us with a hopeful message. We flourish when we let higher values guide our lives. Thank you for watching. If you found this meaningful, please like, share, and subscribe to Thinkasium Lab for more journeys into the greatest ideas on human values and flourishing.